Hi, I'm Tanya,
And my name is Mike.
and we are the Toledo Group.
So where do we think the market's headed going forward, 2022?
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I hope it's less painful. But let's see. I don't know, Tanya, what do you think?
I mean, look, interest rates are amazing still, even if they go up a little down. I mean, the price of money has never been this low. So, if people have thought about selling, there is not a lot of supply. Sell, sell, sell. Right now, if you're like, do I want to retire? Do I want to downsize? Do I want to move out of the state? The time is now. Do it. Because when the market changes like this. And there's so many people that want to buy. And there's such a lack of inventory and space and new construction. So, I mean, what do you think?
It is. No, it's true. It's true. We have this issue now where we're trying to buy houses for clients, and our clients who want new construction, the large homes, there's just not a lot to choose from. I'm calling the developers and I'm saying, hey, what do you have coming up in the $4.5 million or $3.5 million range? And this is on the west side of Los Angeles, Santa Monica. And they say, I don't have anything. I got something coming up in Baldwin Hills and Culver City. I'm hoping you can find me something in Santa Monica. So if the developers don't have anything coming up for my clients today, what do the developers have coming up next year? Nothing, it seems. So what I think is going to happen, I think that with the prices of fixer homes going so high, you're going to have homeowners who see the value of making equitable gains in their house, adding to the house, remodeling existing structure. I think those people are going to start stepping up and buying those homes more because they simply can't have a $2.5 million budget. But where I think next year is really going to be robust, I think if you live in a house that has at least 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a family room, maybe 18 to 2,800 square feet. Oh my God, maybe not even 2,800 square feet, because on the west side, that's still going to cost you over $3 million. But an 18 to 2,500 square foot house, 1,800, 2,500, 3 to 4 bedrooms, there are so many buyers out there who can buy that house right now,
Yeah.
and they can't get anything. Like I said, the last house we sold for dirt had 32 offers on it, and only a portion of those were developers. Call it 25%. What are the other 75% going to buy? That's 31 other people who didn't get a house, whether they're developers or not. So, I mean, the market's going to go crazy in the future. If you're sitting on a house that has space for a family to move in, you raised your kids successfully in that house, it worked for you with your 2 kids, walking distance to the school, that's going to be equally valuable for someone else right now. So as long as you have the next chapter available as to where you're going to go, and that chapter is cost efficient, and you're not selling in California only to buy expensive in California, but if you're thinking about retiring to the East Coast with your family and your grandkids, now's the time.
And also, people that have houses that they're like, oh my gosh, there's so much deferred maintenance. It's a fixer. I don't know what to do. I'm so overwhelmed. I've kind of kept so much stuff, maybe a little, kind of a hoarder situation. Call us. We're here to help because people are wanting to buy these houses and we will get them sold.
Yeah, and money is cheap today and it's going to be cheap tomorrow. And if it goes up 2%, it's still cheap. It's going to hurt that you didn't get it when it was cheaper, but it's still cheap. And that's what you got to remember, is that even with the increase in interest rates potentially, it's still inexpensive to borrow money. And that's always going to keep the housing prices going up. And I think that that's just going to keep happening. I mean, obviously, if it changes, it'll start to affect negatively from the outside in. But on the west side where we are, I think it'll be less impacted even if it does go bad.
And also in the valley, I mean,
Yeah.
Sherman Oaks, Studio City, Encino, Tarzana,
It's
I mean,
insane.
things are great.
It's
So
really good.
again, if you've ever thought about it and maybe you want to be closer to the grandkids, the time is now, because I'm telling you, we've been doing this for 20 years. When the market changes,
It
it
happens
changes fast.
Mhm.
So you don't want to kick yourself, because we know a lot of people that they were looking and their parents or their in-laws were helping them with the money and said, this is too high. And we're talking about 5 years ago that people call me and say, Tanya, I can't believe I didn't buy. And you don't want to be, you don't want that to be your story.
Yeah, it stinks. We have clients who have 800,000 in equitable gains, 800,000 in equitable gains that they didn't realize because they didn't buy that house. I mean, that's crazy. That would change my family forever, $800,000. So, I mean, these are the these are the ways that real estate changes your family. So I think that if you have that property, you're downsizing, get rid of it now. It's an amazing time. Figure it out, but bankroll that money. You'll never get more money than you'll get for your house right now. So if you are thinking about buying or selling, or just have some general questions about the process, is it right for me? Is this the right time for me? Feel free to give us a call.
We're always here to help. Even if you just need a painter, any vendors, we're always here. So just give us a call. Even if you're thinking about refinancing or whatever the question is, the Toledos are always here and we're available to help.
Yeah, anytime the market is the way it is right now, especially when it's crazy the way it is, it's more important that you call somebody who knows what to do now, more important now than ever before.